What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna put myself through personal anguish for your entertainment. Yes, that's right. We're doing another anabolic eating challenge where I walk you through how to make a signature recipe from the channel. And at the end of it, I see if I can put it all down in one sitting. The series is about shattering world records, eating delicious food, and hopefully avoiding the neighbors calling the police. If we can accomplish those three things, that's a success in my book. We will start off by making anabolic brisket macaroni and cheese, a huge heaping pile of it. And then afterwards, I'm gonna sit down, watch the clock, and we're gonna see if we can get through this one together. Well, I'm gonna be eating, you'll be there for moral support, but you get what I'm saying. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get this started. In order to ensure we have the maximum amount of protein in this mac and cheese, we need to use a very specific type of noodle. What I'm gonna be using is Birria Protein Plus pasta. In both of these boxes, we're gonna get 140 grams of protein. And as with most pastas, the cooking process is the same. All we're gonna do is pour the pasta in, stir it, and cook it for about 8 minutes. Here we go. And then once we got the noodles boiled, we're gonna strain them off and then dump them down into a large baking dish. Now at this point, we gotta make our high protein cheese sauce. It's really simple to do. We just need a few ingredients. We're gonna start with some unsweetened almond milk as our base. We're gonna use 2 packs of fat-free shredded cheddar cheese. And we're also gonna need a block of fat-free cream cheese. I'll put a whole recipe card right here in case you wanna make this exact same thing at home. When it comes to the brisket portion of this recipe, what I have here is brisket that I smoked around a month ago. I ended up freezing and saving for an occasion like this. This brisket was slow smoked over the course of 20 hours. We got a nice smoke ring on here, that beautiful bark. This is gonna be perfect for this recipe, but keep in mind, you can easily make this with whatever protein source you want. Can't do brisket? Do some pulled pork. You wanna do chicken? You wanna do beef? You wanna do steak? You can really do this however you want. But I think if you do brisket, you're gonna be choosing the best possible option. Now for the cheese sauce, we're gonna get a large pot. I'm gonna measure out my almond milk and pour it right down in here. And once the almond milk is in here, we're gonna raise the heat to about a medium high and wait for this to start smoking. Now that we got it heated up, I'm gonna toss in my fat-free cream cheese. There we go. What I'm gonna do is stir it and move it around until it starts breaking down and combining with our almond milk. And at this point, I'll just add a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and then to really spice things up, I'm gonna throw in some Texas barbecue heat seasoning. And perfect. And now that this is thickened up and that cream cheese is mostly broken down, we can go ahead and add the cheddar. Bag 1 and bag 2. And at this point, we're also gonna add some of our brisket. And once we got it all in here, we're gonna go ahead and keep stirring it up, let it all combine, let that cheese melt down until we're left with a thick cheese sauce. And then once our cheese sauce is thickened up a little bit, I'm just gonna pour this right on top of our noodles. Ooh-wee! Would you take a look at all that brisket? Now all I'm gonna do is go in with my spoon and mix everything together until all of our noodles are coated in that cheese sauce and everything is mixed thoroughly. And now that we got it here, I'm gonna do a couple things to add some flair. I'm gonna take a little bit of barbecue sauce and just create a nice little line of it right on top, little flavor burst action. And now I'm gonna take some of my remaining brisket, place it right on top. Once we got the brisket spread out, I'm gonna take a little bit of fat-free cheese, just kind of shred it around, move it on top. I don't want too much, but enough to just add a little color, a little cheesiness on them first bites. And then finally, for a nice touch, I will sprinkle some Parmesan breadcrumbs right on top. And bingo, this guy's ready for the oven. Now all we gotta do is toss this in the oven. I'm gonna throw it in at 350 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. Keep an eye on it. Once the cheese is melted, everything is looking bubbly and gooey, I'll know we're good. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I return, it's time to feast. Let's go. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you anabolic brisket macaroni and cheese. Just get a load of this. We got the brisket, the breadcrumbs, the melted cheese, the pasta. Literally everything here is gonna be a hit. And if I get down in here and pull from the middle, you can see just how cheesy and moist all that is down in there. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, just by looking at this, for me to eat all of this is gonna take a Christmas miracle. It really is, but hey, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting nervous just looking at this thing, man. This is gonna be one heck of a challenge to tackle. And what I need from you guys right now, you did it on the last video and I loved it. You need to comment down below, pause the video, and say whether or not you think I will be able to take this down. And then if I end up beating your expectations, I do good, I fail, whatever, you can go back and edit below it and have your reaction. I love that, man. Last night, y'all killed that, so thank you for that. And now to the juicy details. In this entire massive plate of barbecue mac and cheese, what we have for the whole thing is 5,086 calories, 106 grams of fat, 435 grams of protein, 598 grams of carbs with 72 grams of fiber. Now, a recipe like this is not one I would really say is 100% optimal for dieting. You can make it work by tracking your calories, making sure you hit your protein intake, but honestly, I wouldn't say something like this is putting your best foot forward. But if you want the ultimate recipe book right in your pocket, that's got every recipe on this channel, the ones optimized for dieting, high in protein, easy to make, anybody can do it, check out the RJF Anabolic Cookbook, link down below in my description. Every time I add a recipe to the channel, it gets added to the book for free once you have it, so really it's the gift that keeps on giving. The holidays are right around the corner. Last thing you want to do is give up on this entire process, gain a bunch of weight, and then come January, you're scrambling. If you start following this right now, it's gonna be smooth sailing through the holidays, even with those cheat days. So check out the link in my description if you want the best recipe book on the planet. Now, let's just get into this, man. So let's start with the time, man. It is 12:45. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's grab ourselves a fork, and keep in mind, the only thing aiding me in this adventure is a little extra barbecue sauce in case I need it. So we get down here, get a bite. I want a little brisket, want a little mac and cheese. Ooh, check me out, man. Let's give her a go. Oh my gosh, 10 out of 10. All right, folks, let's dive into it, see if we don't die. To give you guys an update, I feel like I've been eating already forever, and we're not even making a dent in this thing. This is gonna be trickier to beat than the Pac-Man arcade cabinet with only 2 quarters, but it tastes incredible, so can't really complain much. This plate of macaroni is going nowhere. My stomach feels like I've already eaten the whole thing, but the plate says otherwise. That's the thing about eating challenges though. You don't really realize what you're getting into until you're in it. I'm praying to God for a burp to come save the day. All right, should be able to pack some more nudes in there now. Oh man. Hate to say it, but your boy's eyes might have been a little bigger than his stomach. Like Dad always said, everybody wants to push 3 plates in the gym, but you can't do that until you push 3 plates at the Chinese buffet. Don't you guys worry though, we ain't giving up quite yet. I got my Barbie, we're gonna add a little more right in here. Let's see if we can't find a second wind. One thing I am gonna do to give me a little flavor switcher-upper is have me a little Anabar right here on the side, man. We got that white chocolate cookies and cream, award-winning flavor. Oh, covered in that white chocolate. All right, bud. That is perfection. FinalBossFormers.com, code RJF10 will save you 10%. All right, people, let's get back to the show. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Oh, I feel like I've eaten so much and my voice changed, and I'm slowly becoming more handsome. Oh, this is a bucket of food. Not gonna lie, during this last little run of me trying to eat, I really became sympathetic to how horses eat out of troughs. Oh, I literally don't know if it's humanly possible for me to put more in my stomach, but it wouldn't be a challenge unless I tried, so, oh my goodness. Let's get some of that brisket, some of them nudes, and punch the clock again. Guys, I can see the bottom finally. That's a good sign. Imagine that's how it feels when you're a child who fell down a well. No one knows you're there, but you look up and every now and again you see a little bit of light. That light is hope. That light is freedom. That light could also mean you're about to die. Switch up the flavors a little bit. Thank you, Anabar. What I'm gonna do next, I don't recommend anybody do at home. For a trained professional only. I'm gonna try to speed eat and eat as much of this as I can real quick. Because right now, just looking at it, I don't want any more. I really don't. But I feel like seeing the bottom has reinvigorated me. So perhaps if I just hit it like a redheaded stepchild and just knock a big swath away, maybe as I see less, I'll feel better about this entire situation. All right. The show must go on. Ooh. I feel like if they ever needed to hire someone to make zombie noises in an animated series, all I gotta do is call me up after I eat a bunch of brisket mac and cheese. Oh my God. I do not, and I mean I do not want to finish eating this. Ooh. Oh God, I know you can't see it because obviously you're not here with me, but I'm like sweating. My upper lip's got a light layer of moisture on it. I've lost all sense of time. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Here's the thing. I've made it this far. There's no way I can stop now. Like Dad always said, when the going gets tough, just cover the going in some barbecue sauce. Come on, baby. There we go. That'll lube her up on the way down. Okay, get a little flavor change up. Thank you, Anabar. Now is where it gets serious. This is where the boys become men, where the women become conquerors, where the Zays become Zers. This shall be my crowning achievement. Let's send her home. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. I hope y'all enjoy your stay in hell. I feel so bad. Words can't describe how hideous I feel on the inside right now. This is quite possibly one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life. I feel like I'm one gag away. Like if I literally just made myself gag, I would throw up, which just might happen after this video. But here we go. Final bite. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the ultimate anabolic barbecue brisket mac and cheese challenge. Don't you call me, I'm filming. I put the recipe card up on the screen earlier. So if you think that you can do this, you give it a try. You set up a camera, you film it, you just understand something. No matter how much of an eater you think you are, at about a quarter of the way through this, it becomes less of you're just eating good food and having a great time, and it becomes more like Abu Ghraib. Torture is what it feels like. I appreciate you guys as always for checking out the channel. Smash that thumbs up button for me. Please, if you like these style of videos, see, I have to prepare so much for these types of videos. I gotta make sure my diet's super in check, gotta do a little extra cardio, I gotta make sure everything is in line for these. So if you really find these types of videos entertaining, y'all gotta show up with a thumbs up, with a comment. Let me know down below. That was close. Let me know down below, because that's the only way that I'm gonna know if you wanna see more of these. I do enjoy them, so y'all let me. Don't forget, Cookbook is available at the first link in the description box. I appreciate the heck out of you guys as always. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Boom, boom. Boom. Thank you, Anabar. Oh no. Oh my God. Don't try this at home, kids. For the love of God, don't.